Hey guys, it's your favorite realtor, Shay Brunson with Better Homes and Garden Metro Brokers. I am so proud of you guys. We are almost at the finish line. So over the last few weeks, we have been discussing the buying process from getting pre-approved to home inspections to financing contingency. And guess what? We have made it through all the contingencies, and guess what? We are only several days or weeks before it's time to close on your new home. So there is some last little minute things that we want to make sure that we take care of in order for us to get to the closing table. That includes making sure that we have gotten our homeowner's insurance quote and have decided what insurance company we will be using for our purchase. Not only that, we want to go ahead and get those utilities set up, because guess what? Most sellers go ahead and cut those utilities off on the day of closing. They may give you some grace period about a day or two, but you don't want to be caught off guard if you're trying to move in that home that same day and you have not called the utility companies to go ahead and get your utilities set up. So it's very important for you to do that. Some of them may require deposits. I really don't know. So you would just have to depend on what your credit stands for, but they'll be able to guide you throughout that process. The last thing we have to keep in mind is that in order for you to close, you must have what is called a closing disclosure 3 days prior to closing. And guess what? If you have not signed and acknowledged this document, you are not closing a home. It's mandated by federal law that you must know your numbers before you close. So it's very important for you to be on the lookout for that document. I keep track on that because if I know we're set to close on a certain date, I'm going to be calling you and the lender to make sure that those disclosures has been sent, and most definitely that you have signed and acknowledged that. So once you have signed your CD, the last most important thing is for you to wire your funds. I always tell my clients to try to wire your funds the day before closing and not on the day of closing. You're more than welcome to do that, but sometimes, depending on the banks and how the feds work, sometimes your money can get tied up. So it's best to go ahead and just do it the day before closing. The only thing that we're doing on the day of closing is probably just doing a walkthrough, making sure that all the repairs have been addressed, that the seller has agreed upon, and that the home is still in the same condition or better the way that you saw it. So guess what? We are headed to the closing table, and I am so proud of you. So on the day of closing, you need to make sure that you have all your documents together. You want to make sure that you have your driving license, and sometimes the lender may require 2 forms of ID. Bring your checkbook just in case you're a little short on those funds. But guess what? You're headed to the closing table. And I'll be sitting right there with you, taking those pretty pictures and just room you on throughout the entire process. So guess what? Congratulations, you are officially a homeowner. The lender has sent all the documents over back to the lender, and if we require funding documents, the lender has basically reviewed those documents and said that we are good to go. So guess what? You are officially a homeowner. So if you need any assistance about this purchase process, go back and watch my previous videos or schedule a one-on-one consultation with me. I would love the opportunity to walk you through the process and address any questions you may have about this process. I definitely look forward to assisting you here sometime in the future. So give me a call, 678-744-8070. You definitely won't be disappointed. Have a great